Howdy. Readjust the camera there. Onegai shimasu. It's Toxie87. We're going to be reviewing Ip Man tonight. I apologize, I've never done a movie review before, so there might be a little bit bag hitting. But, so, Ip Man's, it stars Donnie Yen as the title character, Ip Man, who is known for popularizing Wing Chun, which was the base style of Bruce Lee. Ip Man was also Bruce Lee's instructor, which is something it does cover in the film at the very end. Ip Man is an interesting character in history. I've read some of his actual history. He was a nice man, chain smoker, but a really nice fellow apparently. The film takes place in Fushuan, China during the late 1930s, early 1940s. In Fushuan at this time, before the Japanese have invaded, everyone's kind of happy. It's a big martial arts area. The martial arts district is always busy and bustling. And, everyone's really kind of having a lot of fun. It seems like it's not that bad. And Ip Man is a wealthy individual. He basically lives a life of pleasure with his family. They don't explain exactly how he got his money, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really play that much into it. The first conflict we have is with another master who wants to come and start a school. He asked for a private duel with Ip Man. Ip Man wipes the floor with him. And the two decide that it's a private duel. Well, it gets out that he was defeated, he gets angry, and we're kind of introduced to a few of the core characters. Ip Man's brother-in-law, Lin and his brother at the restaurant, the Kung Fu master who actually teaches Lin at the restaurant. And then a few short days later, these northern bandits come in and decide that they're going to challenge all the Kung Fu schools in Fushuan because they want to open a northern Kung Fu school. Well, they beat all the other masters, go to Ip Man, he shows him up. I'm not going to try and recap the whole film, but basically Ip Man beats the hell out of a lot of guys and completely dislocates somebody's leg, which is pretty fun. Ultimately, this film is just a shit ton of fun. It's such an enjoyable experience. It's a little long, but there's not really a time when you're really bored because it does keep you interested. It knows how to keep the action oriented. And it's weird. It could have been 3 different films. It could have been 3 different films. And in a way, it's all 3 of these little short stories. Ip Man beats the Northern Rebels. Ip Man fights in the Mandingo fights for the Japanese. Ip Man teaches the cotton workers how to defend themselves against the northern bandits. And all culminating into a one-on-one bout with this General Miura. Ultimately, the fights, I know I'm saying ultimately a lot, pardon me, but the fights are actually a lot of fun. They're very well choreographed. I believe they were choreographed by Sammo Hung, and anyone who's ever seen quite a few films, actually Sammo Hung is a very popular martial artist. He's a big guy too. I really like. There's a really good film called Wheels on Meals. Him and Jackie Chan and Lo Bai. But that's for another time. Ip Man is a shit ton of fun. I've said that before, but that's my rating. A lot of really good fight scenes, a lot of really good choreography. A little bit of wire work. The little bit of wire work, sadly, is very noticeable. You pick up right on the wire fu as soon as it happens. There's a scene where the one kung fu master is kicked by a karateka, and he's falling back, and he touches the ground, and then whoop, he's back up. That was wire fu. I know what they were trying to show, but it was wire fu, and sadly, it was very noticeable. But that's the name of the game nowadays, really, for a lot of the film, a lot of the martial arts films. If I had to say I love it, the little chunky factory worker beating the hell out of that one fella in the fight. She's like just throwing the punches out. Hate it. Be the wire fu. I don't like the wire fu. I don't know. It just seems like it was unnecessary. In a film like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where it's supposed to be a mythological era, it makes sense. They're flying around everywhere. But in this, it's supposed to be a historical biopic. Wire fu was unnecessary. You know, have him roll out of it. Just have him like land and roll. I mean, that's what a normal human would do. He's not going to zip himself back up. I'd recommend it though. A lot of my friends in the dojo actually enjoy it, and we enjoy a lot of the martial arts films. It's hard to find one I don't like, but this one is very fun and very entertaining. That's something that some of them don't do. They try and put in story elements, and then the story elements drag. But no, a lot of fun, and it really makes you want to just find a bag to hit. You really want to. Domo arigato. Thank you.